Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in central Scotland. All the products that you see me using in these videos, you may purchase them from me. They are, and you on my online shop, I'm stuttering, on my online shop at JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net, but the links are in the description box below. Yeah, so this is where the class in the post this month for February is concentrating on Dragonfly Garden stamp set. Well, the bundle, because it comes as a bundle with the Dragonfly punch, which I haven't put ready. Does that surprise you? Where has it gone? Just looking to see if it, I've got a whole rack. Here it is. Yeah, so this comes as a bundle. So I'm going to film project 1 for this class in the post. So Dragonfly Garden stamp set and Dragonfly punch. As you can see, it can punch out a little one and a bigger one. I'm not using the punch in this project, just the stamp set in this project. So this is the first card and the first project in the class in the post. Excuse the handle here because I'm going to be using my that for embossing, obviously, because this card is embossed. Okay, so yes. So it's a very simple card. So what you've got, you should have in your kit, is a card base, basic white. I've prepared all the kits this time with the new basic white, and 3 panels that are cut from stitched rectangles, and they are a really good set to have in your armoury, as I sometimes call it. So we're going to be stamping on the card base and on here. So, and in this card we're just using Memento Tuxedo Black, but you could do this with any colour. That's what I'm using. It doesn't have to be black. I'm going to open this out just to make the stamping. I'm going to stamp in this corner here. Now on the sample I used the beautiful sentiment from a celebration set, and I've absolutely forgotten what it's called. Tranquil Thoughts, I think it is it? Maybe not. No, it's not. Heal Your Heart, which is free until you can have the Heal Your Heart stamp set free until the end of February 2021. But in this one I'm going to use the sentiment that's in the stamp set that we're using, the Dragonfly Garden. And this one is a thank you sentiment, and it's thank you for your kindness. So I've inked it up and I'm just popping it in this bottom right hand corner. And that's it, slightly squint, but you can take more time to make sure you're lined up. I say slightly squint, but what I should say, it's at an arty angle. And pop that over there. I've no idea why I've closed my ink. And I've stamped up this big flower stamp. It's ever so pretty. It's like a meadow planting, this. Like sort of flowers you expect to grow in a nice meadow. So, and all I'm going to do is stamp it on here, on each of these panels. It's so simple, but I'll get it wrong. I think I've got a scrap here just because I'm going to be going over. It's bumpy now, isn't it? Let's flatten it out. Because I've just started that nice new sheet, I don't want to get ink on it, but maybe I'll have to. If you make your surface bumpy, you just get into trouble as well. So obviously this is bigger than the panel, so just position it where you want it, roughly the top, the highest flower towards the top. So lovely. The line is so thin, it's so pretty. I hope you all like this kit this month. And if you didn't buy the kit, but you're watching this later on in the year, if you go to JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk, you will find all the details for these projects there, and there is a link to them in the description box below. So each project will have a blog post with the measurements and what was used in it. So it's the third one. Now that one hasn't stamped just as well on the bottom, but I'm not going to concern myself about that, because I'm going to be putting them on in a kind of arrangement like that. And so the bottom that one can be that one, where the bottom corner won't actually be visible. So then the next thing I want to do is emboss them. Now, as I said, in my sample I used Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder, which is lovely, and I like the results of that. But I thought we'll just try out the Dainty Diamonds 3D one this time and see if we like the results, and we can decide what we like best. This is also a 3D project, so let's bring in So I need to use the big embossing machine for this, simply because what I'm going to do is put the front of the card in the folder. Whoops. But leave the back out. Just try and get it straight as you can. And then I'm just going to pop that through and run it through with this plate. I think it's this plate. If it's not, it will be the other one. I'll have got it wrong. It must be the other plate then. Never force it. Doesn't want to go at all today, does it? Let me just, do you know what I'm thinking? You just need the base, then your folder, and then the 3D plate. I'm pretty sure this time. I might have to delete this. Well, that's it this time. It's all written there. I could have read the instructions. It's just tight because I'm doing it on top of the grid paper, which is daft. Right, let's just pull that right out. So yeah, it's a different look. There's just a wee mark there. It's a different look, but I'm cool with that. And let's put these three, now they might not all fit in at once, but so we'll get two in. Them up. I'm just wondering if that one would fit. Yeah, it'll fit. So we can put them all in at one go. And pass that through. Do check you've got the correct, oops, they're jumping out now, correct sandwich, and don't force it through your machine, no matter which machine you've got, that advice is not to force it. Right, we'll pop this lot to the side. And then get our dimensionals and some glue. So where's the one that's not? This is the one that needs to go. I'm going to pop that one on up here. I'm thinking I probably do prefer the Tasteful Textiles, but until you try, you don't know. So this one's just going on with wet glue, and it's going up kind of about here. Now, it wasn't my intention to match the pattern, but it does look like that does match. And then I've got glue going everywhere now for some reason. 1 minute it won't flow, and then the next minute I've got a bit extra. So much for keeping this paper clean. Glue's been a problem over there too. Right, so this one is coming down slightly and just out to the side there, I think. Maybe not too far down. And then this one's going on dimensionals. Just make sure they're straight and you're happy, and then dimensionals for this one. The embossed finish is not a requirement. It'll still be an attractive card without embossing. So if you don't have an embossing machine, you could still achieve a really nice look with this arrangement of the panels. Oops, maybe up the right way. I'm just going to bring this down just to the top of the sentiment. There you go. So just a nice arty look. So I'll bring in my sample and you can decide which you like best. So that's done with the Dainty Diamonds, and this one's done with the Tasteful Textures. And do you know what? I think this one's done with a smaller rectangle as well. You've got the big ones, but you could cut that down if you wanted to a smaller size. But anyway, that's the method. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and a positive comment even would be good. Thanks everyone. Bye.